brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. Fields going to throw right away.
He finds his man, complete. It's Person. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll run this.
And right away, he lost the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They'll give to Hall.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Hall again on 2nd down.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
There's worried about the platform to start, but no problems there. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Play action. It's Fields.
He sets to fire deep.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but able have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd and 10, Fields. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Fields throwing again. They're going right back to Pittman. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted,
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
They'll run with Hall.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll run with Tanner to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On the counter, it's Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From his goal line here, Fields
buying time to his left. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Seriously? Is that even a play? What is this?
Ready, set! Ready?
Hall on a give up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Hall again on second down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. A toss left side for Hall. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target. That'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to fourth down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Fourth down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Dancing away at the 35. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jets will take over. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On the counter, it's Hall.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He finds his receiver, Watson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And quickly, they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in. And I think the ball's out. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Here's first and goal. And, gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
One more time with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they head on their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So it's
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round.
And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter.
And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second and 1.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause. by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Back to the ground with Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A handoff for Hall. Ooh, the juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Ready?
On first down, right back to Hall. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Parker is on target. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Fields throw complete there to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now it's Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 33 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Here's now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Monty Rice, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during as much, Harold. Parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And down he goes. The 2nd man Nick Bonito. From that outside linebacker spot, gets in there. It's a loss of 9. After the sack on 1st down, Fields. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Fourth down. Fields has to have this one. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's airing it out for Williams, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, that team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get it. Extra point by Buckers.
Lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Pick 6 last drive. Here's Fields again. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On the draw is Taylor. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. From the 39, Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose.
A lot of bad news on that play.
And now following that last play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it?
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review on this game. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. But here we go on fourth down, Fields. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right. And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And have some more mistakes. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.